welcome back to Shannon's Planting Time. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. It is a beautiful, beautiful spring day here in sunny South Carolina. And you may hear my dog in the background. She has gotten a hold of her toy and is attempting to tear its head off. So if you hear a bell ringing or a squeaker, then you know it's her. I tried to get her to go find her bone, but she seems uninterested. Want to say hey, Bree? Want to say hey? Want to say hey? Say hey. Say hey, Bree. Yeah. Say hey. Look at the camera. Not me. Look at the camera. See how cute she is. Yes. She's a little devil. She's a little devil. Anyway, it's not a dog video. It's a plant video. So today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite plants and a wish list plant for me that I crossed off, called the An Anthurium vittarifolium. I always want to say vittarifolium. So if I mess up and I say vittarifolium, then you know I'm trying my best to say vittarifolium. So anyway, I thought I would talk about some general history of Anthurium. Anthurium is a genus of about 1,000 species of flowering plants. And you may have seen them at your local Lowe's or whatever. They're the plants that look, they're about this tall, and they remind me of the peace lily in the sense that their flower is much like the peace lily flower, with the inflorescence and the spathe and the spadix and the, I think it's like a modified leaf, but it's actually a bract. I don't know. But the Anthurium come in different colors, like white, and you often see them in that coral maroon color. They're really pretty. But anyway, yeah, so they are from the Araceae family, and the genus is native to the Americas, where it is distributed from northern Mexico to northern Argentina and parts of the Caribbean. So, Anthurium often grow as epiphytes on other plants or rocks or other things, although some are terrestrial. So I do have an example of a terrestrial Anthurium, and that is my Anthurium fingers, pedata radiatum, and it is a terrestrial Anthurium. So yeah, and I know that one for a fact is terrestrial. So, but today we are talking about the vittarifolium. So, it is, and the one I got is just a little baby. It is a baby, and I still think it's beautiful. It's got these beautiful leaves, and it still has its immature leaves on it as well. They are starting to yellow, and I wonder if that means it is going to shed them. So I will insert some pictures of how they look when they're full grown, because they are a stunning plant with these long pendant type belt leaves, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait until mine gets that long and that big, but right now mine is just a baby, but still, it is a wishless plant for me, and I am happy. So, it is a rare collector's plant, and it came from the South American rainforest. They have long, strappy, thin leaves growing up to as long as 8 feet and can be 3 to 4 inches wide. They remind me of like a really long necktie. You know, they're like yay wide, and they hang down and have a kind of a pointed end. Anyway, that's what they remind me of. They hang beautifully from baskets, and although they can flower, the flowers are rather uninteresting. So people grow them for their foliage and not their flowers. But they do flower when it's flourishing, so that might be a good indicator as to how your plant is doing. As far as temperature goes, it's one of those plants that if you're comfortable, they're comfortable, between about 61 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit, or 16 and 22 degrees Celsius for you other people. As far as watering goes, you can water them every 7 to 10 days, or when the top 2 inches of the soil is dry. I bottom water mine, and I do wait till that top dries out a little bit, and then I bottom water it, so to just reduce the risk of root rot. Anyway, as far as light goes, they do like bright indirect light. I have mine in kind of medium indirect light from a grow light, or a good rule of thumb is about 8 to 10 hours under a grow light every day. So as far as soil mix, they like a well draining aeroid type mix. They don't like that water to sit in there, because like I said before, that can lead to root rot, and you want that water to drain through. But you can imagine that, like, in its natural habitat, that it might get, like, you know, a good downpour sprinkle, or maybe more than a sprinkle. I guess downpour and sprinkle really don't go together, but a good downpour, and that water washes through it, and yeah. So I don't like to hold on to the water too much. As far as humidity, they are humidity loving plants. They like 65 to 75% humidity. I have mine right over my humidifier with my other humidity loving plants, such as my melanochrysum and the plant I just showed you, the Anthurium fingers, and my siltopecana is also over there. And then in that corner is my calathea corner, and even higher humidity loving plants. So, as far as toxicity, Anthurium plants are poisonous due to calcium oxalate crystals where the sap is irritating to the skin and eyes. So I wouldn't suggest letting your plants and or children munch on this if they are hungry or whatever. Just don't let them get near it. You know, it's one of those things where you don't want an accident to happen. So as far as price goes, I paid around $100 for my Anthurium vittarifolium. And mine is small, so I'm not sure how much a bigger one would cost, but they're a little bit harder to find, than your regular plant. You are not going to find them at your local Lowe's or anything. So I'm not sure where I got this. It might have been on Etsy, but I'm sure it was probably an import. But anyway, I was happy with it. It's got, finally got some new growth coming in the center of the plant. Let's see if I can. In the center of the plant. And right there. That leaf is blocking you. Right there. And some more coming in down here. But, anyway, as I was showing you before my camera so rudely, the battery died. Anyway, my fault. Anyway, I was showing you the new growth. But, so, mine is a baby. And I will insert some pictures of some bigger ones, because they are just an absolutely striking plant. I fell in love from the minute I saw them. So I can't remember the first place I ever saw one, but it wasn't in person. I mean, it was on Etsy or somebody else's YouTube video or whatever, but I wanted one so bad. So I'm so glad I got one. So anyway, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on what you think of this content. And happy hunting for your Anthurium vittarifolium. I hope this video helped out with, if you may have gotten one and you're wondering how to take care of it. I'd say it's pretty easy and straightforward as far as the care goes. So nothing too difficult. But anyway, good luck, and I hope to see you in the next houseplant video. Bye! I think my battery and my, what is this called? Remote is dying. So I think I need to replace it. Bye! Alright, we'll just do it this way.